Warren County, Kentucky was formed in 1796 from a section of Logan County. Bowling Green was founded just 2 years later in 1798. And over the next 150 years, the two grew together slowly and predictably. Following World War II, however, rapid growth would increase Bowling Green's population by more than 50% in less than 10 years. This accelerated growth led to the formation of the City County Planning Commission and a series of zoning resolutions and land use plans during the 50s, 60s, and 70s. After 15 years without a new plan, the 1990 Comprehensive Plan for Warren County was unveiled. The new document coincided with an increase of over 16,000 citizens in the 1990s and another 20,000 over the past 10 years. But since 1990, no new plan has been adopted.
We've always had good planning here, but we need to start over because our plan is so old. It's really 30 years old.
It's time to develop a completely new plan. New development issues and technologies face our community right now, and a new comprehensive plan needs to address them directly. The issues facing our community must be met with new ideas. The Focus 2030 Comprehensive Plan prepared in response to this very idea. It started with a fresh, new vision and then considered all potential initiatives, moving forward boldly with some, more cautiously on others, even backing away from others in some cases. But its lasting legacy, it will be how this new plan challenges us to a brand new way of thinking about our community, the connections between, and the implications of the decisions that we make about growth and development.
We've met with a number of constituencies and they've all identified things they like about our community, things that they want us to keep. That's a balancing act because we need to plan. Implicit in planning is at least a little bit of limiting what we can do, and yet we all recognize we need to do that to have a great community.
Actually, there are several benefits related to this comprehensive plan. It's a more user-friendly, logical working document, which makes issues related to planning and zoning less frustrating for not only the Planning Commission and its staff, but also developers and individuals conducting business with the Planning Commission. It offers strategies to guide decision-making and encourages innovation. It also offers protective mechanisms for neighborhoods, open spaces, and natural resources. And in my mind, of ultimate importance, it provides a framework so that all entities involved, whether it's government, public and private institutions, corporations, or private citizens, all can cooperatively press in the same direction based on what community members have expressed their priorities are related to growth and to change.
The task force that I am a part of is of 40 people appointed by both the city and the county. It's a remarkable cross-section of our community. We've spent quite a bit of time working on this, and I think it's something that we now all support. So I really think the result that this 40-person task force has come up with, this new comprehensive plan, strikes just about as well as we could that balance that will give us the planning we need to have a great community and the freedom we need to grow our homes and our businesses.
The Focus 2030 Comprehensive Plan reintroduces a future land use map, a tool which many communities use as a guide in considering requests for property rezonings. Research for the plan helped identify the existing land use patterns within Bowling Green and Warren County. The plan was also able to identify development trends by reviewing previous zone change requests and building permits over a 7 to 10-year period, which led to the identification of major growth corridors of the community and their impending growth status. The future land use map allows a community to grow incrementally toward a sustainable, predetermined pattern of land uses that takes advantage of existing and planned infrastructure and roadway improvements. These land uses are broken into several broad categories, such as residential, commercial, industrial, and agricultural. All this information culminated in the creation of a future land use map, one of the key components of the Focus 2030 Comprehensive Plan that will surely guide land uses in the most appropriate locations for the next 20 to 30 years. Planning means being proactive, not reactive. It means designating residential areas so we can get the infrastructure in place up front.
Well, cities and towns all over the country are realizing that managed growth makes for a more desirable lifestyle, and that the essence of a community should not be determined by those that are in pursuit of individual financial gain at the expense of the community at large. This plan suggests the implementation of policies and tools that are flexible and innovative to encourage sustainable growth. And it also defines a clear, concise, and predictable process for accomplishing many tasks associated with improving our community.
We've learned a couple of things during these 3 or 4 years that we've worked on this project. One is that the people in our community are really protective of the quality of life that we have here, and with good reason, because it is a wonderful community. But we need to plan for the future, and a goal, really the goal of the comprehensive plan, is to protect the quality of life that we all love. Another thing that we have learned is that we will grow. This community is going to grow. We all think that's a good thing, and so the only question is, how do we plan for that growth and protect that quality of life that we all want to keep?
The Focus 2030 Comprehensive Plan was designed to address all of these issues and keep the quality of life in Warren County at the high level that we've all come to expect. Now, while it's meant to guide the expansion and the growth of our community, it's not meant to be overly restrictive. The Focus 2030 Plan clarifies, simplifies, and makes transparent a process that has all too often become inconsistent, unpredictable, and overly complex.
If this plan is not adopted, or it's adopted in a diluted form, and then subsequently over time, logical, responsible, managed growth really has not been valued, I fear that the outcome will cause people to shake their heads and wonder, what were they thinking? However, if this comprehensive plan is adopted and we have a vibrant, well-maintained community that offers its citizens opportunities for affordable housing, economic viability, healthy lifestyles, educational pursuits, arts, and culture, people will be saying, job well done.
The implementation of this plan will require a continued commitment to guide development in the most appropriate locations, strong leadership, and an understanding that this plan is a living, working document that will continue to evolve as new ideas and new technologies emerge. And that will help to guide decision-making for our future generations.